Now, perhaps you're here this morning and you say, well, Pastor, that doesn't really sound like me. I don't really view my life as the life of a slave because, my life's and it's pretty good. Things are going pretty well. I'm not, like just involved in this crippling addiction, or my life isn't a mess. Well, I would say that's great. I would say it's great that you are fortunate enough that you do not have as cruel of a taskmaster and slave owner as some do, but that all of us are in bondage or slavery of some sort. And that even the person whose life seems the most put together, that you are still bound to the desires and longings in your heart that you'll never be able to satisfy. You're still bound to the expectations of others. You're still bound to that feeling, that emptiness in your heart, that when you're quiet for a moment, you ask yourself, there must be more than this. Is there something more than this? No matter what your life looks like today, all of us need to be freed from some form of bondage or slavery. And Christ is the one who paid the price so that we could be free. The Corinthians had lost sight of the high price that Jesus paid for their freedom. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would leave the light on in your room and your dad would snap at you for leaving the light on and wasting all the electricity? And you'd be like, man, what's the big deal? Or you'd stand in front of the fridge trying to figure out what you wanted to eat. And they'd be like, are you trying to cool the whole neighborhood? I'm like, man, what's the big deal? And now, you're that guy. You walk around the house, flipping off the lights, saying, shut the fridge. Enough with the shower already. Save some water for the fish. Why? Because now you pay the bill. And you understand the cost. Paul said, Corinthians, don't forget, your freedom was bought with a price, a very high price.